We're gonna move straight to the UT properties, which is called the Ubuntu Haven, which is located, as I mentioned, in in Oyibi, which is about 45-minute drive from the airport. Just for your reference, I'd like to show first of all the exterior. And so you can see sort of running to the gate as well there as well. So just some information for you in terms of Ubuntu as well. It's also sort of land that has been secure, has a secure legal title, as 24/7 security as well, 24/7 water supply. There is also power supply in there as well, and there's optional solar installation for those of you that are sort of inclined on the green side as well. It is a gated community, as you can see. It is also quite lush, as well, as you can see in terms of how the terrain has been built out as well, with sort of shady trees and street lights as well. You also see as well that in terms of how it's being built, there's lots of land as well, available land for more of these properties to be built as well, to build out more phases as well. So there is supply there for those that are interested. As you can see, it has a great view as well of the hills, and I've been there as well. Lots of great air, very sort of good sort of breathing area, and good sort of for the kids as well in terms of the environment. They also do provide estate management services as well, and they will provide maintenance of sort of the common areas, garbage disposal as well, fumigation as well, as you can see. There are a few more options when it comes to the properties as well, in terms of solar installation, burglar proofing as well, ANC piping and units, and as well on the interiors, we'll go through that as well. But you'll find as well there is the option for wardrobes, sort of installation, enhanced landscaping as well, water heaters as well, and internal reconfiguration per your specifications as well. It is quite important for me to add as well that there is as well a big promotion going on as well, with respect to Ubuntu. They are offering 20% on the deluxe and regular houses for the first 5 buyers. So for some of you here, you may be lucky enough to get one of these properties for 20% off. I'll just run you through some of the pricing here, and this we're sort of doing it all in cities. But really, the pricing goes for the 2-bedroom smart executive terrace. It goes for about 421,000 cities, and then it goes up from there. In terms of the 3-bedroom terrace is 465,000. Let's run through as well the interior, just for your reference as well. I know a lot of you want to see some of the finishing, some of the interior as well, just to get a better sense of the property. So you see, this is a model home that they have there, just to show you what can be in terms of what's being provided there. And I'll run through some of the pricing here as well, but we'll obviously share with you brochures and any information as well that you may need. But the Ubuntu regular house is what they call it. And sorry, I should have mentioned that for the 2-bedroom, it's about 85 square meters as well. That's the 421,000 city home. For the 3-bedroom, 465,000, it's about 99 square meters. There is also the Ubuntu regular house 2-bedroom, and the Ubuntu regular house 3-bedroom. For the 3-bedroom, it's about 125 square meters. Sort of very lush, very good spacing there as well. For the deluxe, it's about 700,000 uh, 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 CDs, and that's for the two bedroom. These are all en suite, by the way, 125 square meters. For the Ubuntu Haven, the deluxe, it's about 812,000. It's about 150 square meters. And then we do also have the Ubuntu Haven detached house, which has the option for a boys' quarters as well. That's about 184 square meters as well. Um, so I mean, you can see through sort of the property as well. This as well in terms of the finishing, in terms of what can be provided. Obviously, we can sort of reconfigure it based on what the client is looking for as well, and what you require. As I mentioned, this property is in Oyibi, which is about 45 minutes away from the airport. Also very sort of great and spacious area as well. Oyibi is one of the more up and coming neighborhoods in Ghana, which is sort of very much targeted towards those who are looking for the best bang for your buck in terms of a property, and has many different developments being built on that side. And so, I mean, in a lot of ways, you can think of it as a new East Legon in terms of what East Legon was 20, 30 years ago, in terms of what Oyibi is going to become. And there are lots of folks moving there as well, lots of schools popping up there. There are great many amenities in the area as well, in terms of shopping areas and whatnot as well for different individuals as well. And so it really is one of those neighborhoods that, for those especially who are looking to set up roots, sort of setting up a place for the family, it is, I think, the type of place that you should consider heavily as well in terms of a place to stay, and very secure, as we mentioned, in terms of 24-hour security. All of that is provided within the sort of the premises in that sense. And so, yeah, please, as I mentioned, if there are any questions you have, we are really happy. We're happy to answer those. We're happy to take you there as well, physically as well, if you want. We thought, as we mentioned, that because of COVID, these type of initiatives would work well for the audience, and it would sort of would be good for the audience to sort of see it and sort of begin to understand what's out there in terms of properties. But again, we're happy to take you there because I know sometimes sort of people want to be there physically as well. So you can see what's being provided here in terms of what's there at Oyibi, and we're quite happy, very excited to work with UT Property in terms of marketing their properties out there, because we do believe it's the right price point for a lot of, especially a lot in the local market, but as well we believe as well a lot of those in the diaspora who just want a home to come to during maybe the Christmas or summer breaks, and just to relax there as well. And so, yeah, please, happy to answer any questions you may have during this time. We're sort of very grateful to our partners for joining us today. And as I mentioned, this is just running through the Ubuntu Haven properties as there in terms of the price points, in terms of what's available there. We can send the brochures and information to you as well after. And as I mentioned, we'll send a replay of this this production as well to each and everyone here as well, just so that they can get a sort of run through it again and maybe get a better sense of what's out there. So please, are there any questions? Please let me know. Okay. I'll leave sort of a few minutes, maybe about 5 minutes, if anybody has any questions. But I'll just take a step back, and again, I mentioned what Seso Global really is trying to do here in terms of the real estate space. We've understood for a long time that there's been an issue when it comes to trust and transparency in the real estate market. We've heard of the horror stories of individuals buying land, buying property, and then finding out that the title isn't there, or buying a property and finding out that the construction or sort of there are issues with the property in terms of the build as well. And so, with these things in mind, we decided to sort of come together and bring this platform to you all, Seso Global, which is really seeking to to solve these issues when it comes to transparency in terms of the land that is being sort of sold, transparency in terms of the properties that are being sold as well, whether they be off plan or fully built as well. And so that's why we are partnering with these developers. We partner with lawyers as well, so that we can answer some of these pertinent issues when it comes to, what type of properties can you own in terms of stool land, in terms of government land, in terms of freehold. Understanding sort of understanding as well in terms of sort of some of the processes that it takes to do the due diligence on your property, and also registration on the property as well. And as we mentioned as well, banks as well. We're working with local banks here in Ghana in terms of Republic Bank, and we are actually also seeking to work with international banks as well, who may be able to provide mortgages as well to individuals abroad. But as some of you already know, Republic Bank does provide diaspora mortgages as well to those of Ghanaian descent, or those married to Ghanaians as well. And so that's very important for those individuals as well in those spaces. But if there are no questions, I'm just thankful to everybody here for giving you for giving us your time. We will do this again. We believe every Sunday around 3 p.m. Just so as it's a accommodating time for everybody, and we'll be showcasing more of our properties, more of the properties that we partner with. We partner with about 20 of them in Ghana, as I mentioned, and we do also have some. We've partnered with about 30 or so in Nigeria as well, for those that are going to be interested in those as well. And we want to showcase these properties to you all. And again, we're grateful for your time. And I think if there are no questions, I release everybody. Thank you again for your time. Thank you to the Greens as well, Desmond, and thank you to UT Properties as well for working with us. Thank you all. Thank you, everybody. Cheers.